Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. My name is Jay, and today we're going to be looking at what's coming up next for my singles here on the channel. So let's get into your reading. What's coming up next in love for pile one? Okay, what's coming up next in love for pile number one? What's coming up next in love for pile number one? You got the Ace of Wands, the Source. What's coming up next in love for pile number one? Let's get two more. What's coming up next? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so two Wands energy coming through here. What's coming up next in love? The color red could be significant, or burgundy, orange. And then you have the Ten of Cups, while 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What's coming up next in love for my singles? Who or what is coming towards you? Okay, so the cards we just shuffled from the tarot: Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Now these cards have words on it. So it says the Source, sharing, harmony, and suppression. Now I did some blind pulls earlier this week and left them on my tarot desk for a few days, and now we're gonna flip over which ones came out for pile number one. So possible zodiac sign placements: we have Virgo, house 8, so they could have 8th house placements, or it could be the sign in your 8th house or the sign in your 4th house. If they don't have 8th or 4th house placements, it could even be somebody that has water or water houses in their chart. They could even have Virgo in either the 4th or the 8th house. All right, what else? We have release your ex, free yourself. What's coming up next for my singles in love? Healing heart and separation with Hand of Cards and self-indulgence. What's coming up next in love for my singles in this group? Let's start with the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands here, some of you guys, you're gonna have a flirty new beginning after having gotten over an ex. Okay, so emotionally there is healing from either toxic relationship patterns that you guys have had in the past, or a specific relationship. Some of you guys, it was an obsessive or a relationship with, I don't know, there could have been some toxic or unhealthy patterns there, particularly addiction, because that did show up on this card. Now I am seeing separation here too. So some of you guys, it's going to be your emotions are finally not going to feel tied to a specific someone or outcome in love. Okay, so with this flirty new beginning that might be coming up for some of you guys, it's going to be someone that you have chemistry with. I'm getting that there might be a difference between either both you and this person's culture, or like where your families come from, or how they act. Like family traditions between you and them will be different. Some of you guys, this is going to be just like passion and chemistry between you and another person that makes you feel a bit excited about love again. Like it might just be a little bit of like a situationship or a hot summer link that's coming up, because it's spring when I'm filming right now, but we're like moving into summer, right? Yeah. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys, is going to be with somebody who has or makes you feel like you're in your power. It could even either you are like this, or the person that is coming towards you is going to be someone that actually attracts a lot of admirers themselves. It's like bees flying towards honey, or bees and honey, bees and flowers. Yeah. I'm also hearing from my singles in this group though that you're going to be going through a glow up with house 8 here too. So you're going to be looking completely different. Some of you guys are going to be facing your fears when it comes to love, like doing some deep shadow work there. I'm also seeing with the 10 of Cups for my singles. Some of you guys are actually currently manifesting like a long-term love. Like you're getting serious about what it is that you want and what it is that you deserve, and what role you want to play in a relationship, and what role you want your partner to play. So who or what is coming towards this group in love? 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys, what's coming up next for you in love is quite literally with the 10 of Wands, the free yourself and release your ex card, is a time where you're going to be releasing burdens, like finally letting go of past lovers, guilt, or the pressure to perform or be a certain way, act a certain way, or even date a certain type of person. Like I'm seeing a lighter energy come when it comes to your love life. Okay. What else? What else is coming towards pile number 1 in love? For some here, with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands here, you're going to have like a fiery connection with someone who's passionate or creative themselves. They could be an athlete. This person may have tattoos, or they could just be confident. Some guys, this person may be younger than you. But I feel like this person, there's going to be a lot of chemistry between you and them that starts very quickly. For some, like I said, I'm going to keep it real. It might just be a fling. And for others of you, it's really going to depend on the timing. Now, with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands coming through here, some of you guys, this person will have fire or water in their chart, as I said earlier. But I do see someone, I think they might be a pretty generous person. I am seeing with the Queen of Wands that this is somebody who is bold, very magnetic, stylish. This person could possibly run their own business or just be looking for someone to match them. With the Ten of Wands, it could be someone who, some of you guys, you're currently crushing on this person right now, and for others of you, this person's crushing on you, but they kind of need more time. So that's why I feel like some of you guys, this is going to be a fling, because this person may come with a little bit of emotional baggage, but good intentions. With the Ten of Cups, yeah, but for some of you guys, it's like, because I do see a healing heart here, healing from a toxic relationship. So it could even just be that this next person that comes around is going to push you into this energy of this Ten of Cups, like ready for a long-term relationship. So some of you guys, it's going to be that you have a short fling with this person and shows you exactly what you don't want. And others of you, you already know what it is that you don't want. And so that this person, you might think that it's going to start off as a fling, but it's not. It's actually going to turn into a long-term relationship with the Ten of Cups, with someone who is, okay. So here's how you'll know. If you have more than one person approaching you, the younger person is going to be the fling, and the older person is going to be the one who is probably more family oriented. I'm not saying this because of age. I'm saying this because that's what I'm getting through the cards. Like, I'm seeing two different people that may be approaching some people here, and other people, it's like what you thought a relationship was going to start as, and it ends up turning into a long-term one. So put yourself wherever you feel, because some people here have more than one option. But yeah, I see, like, I actually do see someone coming forward that is in an energy of like wanting to build with you and actually being a very deep person emotionally. So that's beautiful. If that resonated, definitely let me know and come back for another one here on my channel. Anything else, any more advice that I can get pile number 1 before they close, or before I close it out? With the Ace of Wands, I think I would advise you, when you're meeting this person, just make sure you're being honest with yourself and you're asking yourself, yes, this person might be hot, or yes, this connection is hot, but is it healthy? Just keep checking in with yourself. You can keep it casual unless they show or start to show consistency. You can have fun without giving your soul away as well. Now, I am seeing with the Ten of Wands here that you've carried enough when it comes to love. So if this person starts to feel more like work than reward, let it go, because what's coming up next for you is something that's supposed to bring you ease, because that's what you deserve. With the Queen of Wands, you're very magnetic right now, and I feel like what's coming up next for my singles in this group, you should just know how to use that power wisely. If someone can't handle your shine, then they're definitely not going to be your match, and that's how you'll know. I heard period. Now, Ten of Cups, final message. I feel like you're ready for forever, but don't project that forever person onto someone. Let the right one earn that. Let the right one earn that image. Let the right one earn, that title in your mind and in your heart. Wow. I love that. So if that resonated, definitely let me know. Come back for another one here on my channel. I would love to have you. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to be looking at what's coming up next for my singles here on the channel. So I do have a deck that I will be shuffling and some blind pulls as well. So let's start with some shuffles. The blind pulls that I have, I pulled them blindly. If you guys want to see how I do my shuffles, go to the live tab here on the channel and click the most recent Gas You Up reading. It's split into a masculine and a feminine version, and both of those masculine and feminine versions have me shuffling with music placed over me shuffling the cards blindly. So you can kind of see how I pulled those off camera. But let's start with the shuffles here. What's coming up next for my singles in pile number 2? I just want 3 cards. What's coming up next for my singles, one by one? What's coming up next for my singles? 3 cards, please. What's coming up next for my singles? Okay, we have ripeness, the Nine of Pentacles. What's coming up next for my singles? The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. What's coming up next for my singles? Some of you guys are attracting an earth sign. What's coming up next for my singles in this group? Someone here could live near a coast. Other people here have a garden or plants in their home. Now, I'm seeing the Three of Cups here, and the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so what is coming up next for my singles? Who are they attracting? What are they attracting? Look at the blind pulls now. We've got House 5. So someone here could have 5th house placements. House 10, 10th house placements coming through here. And Trine. Okay, so it could be someone that's the same element as you. Okay, I'm not really getting too much for specific zodiac signs in this group. I'm getting more so that some of you guys are attracting someone who does something with media, arts, children, or just something that is their passion for their career. And the person that you're attracting is very structured, very disciplined. They have a life mission. They're very accomplished on their own already, career-oriented sort of person. And this is someone who's going to bring a lot of support and harmony to your life. Okay, we've got children and codependency. Love call. Hammer, the Grim Reaper, and the Sword and the Rose. Okay, so sometimes we attract people and it's like not the relationship that we'll be in forever, and other times, like, you know, this will be someone you're with for some years. Others of you, you're attracting not only a new partner but also a new friend group. Some of you guys already have children here, and that's why the children card came out. And for others of you, you're attracting someone who is very busy and you're a very busy person yourself. Or for others of you, it's like one person in this relationship is very busy and the other person typically has a more relaxed schedule. I'm getting a lot of different channel messages for this group, so let me see how I'm going to split this up. So in this reading, I'm going to be looking at who and what is going to be coming towards you. So what type of relationship might this be? How or who will you know to entertain? What hints about that person that I can give you, as well as any advice for the connection. So let me dive into the tarot first. I've got a bunch of different oracle cards here to supplement or just kind of clarify a bit here. I am getting strong earth energy here, particularly Capricorn. Some of you guys, weirdly enough, I heard you might actually be attracting a childhood friend in love, or someone that you met in your childhood in love. Only take that if that is your message, because some of you guys, it is someone new. Some of you could have a big family. Who or what are they attracting in love in this group? When it comes to you and what you have going on in your own life, I see with the Three of Cups that you're going to be uplifted by your friends. Some of you guys are going to be having girls' night, guys' night, going out, brunches, going to dinners. You're going to have some sort of reunion or a get-together. It could be holidays are going to be very lit for you this year. Your birthday going to be very lit for you this year. I'm seeing a lot of emotional support from people around you, and not just your family, but also your chosen family. And I see the person that you're attracting is actually going to feel like a friend and a lover. But I want to look deeper into their relationship because I'm not sure just yet. I need to look at these cards a bit more and the personality that might come through. Okay, so what else are they attracting my singles in love? We have the Three of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. I see you guys are going to be reaching some sort of like financial independence, or for others of you, you're already there and you're going to be meeting somebody that is also financially independent. If you're already there, then you're going to be meeting someone that matches you in that way with the King of Pentacles. But for others of you, you're going to be reaching financial independence on your own, and this could be maybe how you'll know you're meeting the right one is going to be around that time. I'm seeing also though, like someone who's very independent and who can pamper themselves, someone who is comfortable on their own, who loves themselves solo, single as well. But then they see you as the one. So this is typically somebody, some of you guys are attracting someone who typically is like a lone wolf, or they do their own thing, but they're going to feel very attracted to you, like they want you. And this person is a very determined person. Okay, I feel like this is someone who actually takes themselves very seriously. With the House 10 coming through here and the King of Pentacles. I'm also seeing for you guys in your own life, like boss mode activated. You're going to be making major career wins. You're going to be having a love that is actually mature. Someone who's financially stable, like I said, is entering your life. So if you guys have been with someone who wasn't in that caliber or didn't have that going on for them, I'm actually seeing a big difference in the partner that you're attracting. Okay. Who or what is approaching you in love? The Three of Cups. To the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is... I'm getting like zaddy or baddie energy. Like, I think you guys are attracting a very, very, very sexually alluring, seductive, take control sort of person. It doesn't matter the gender. I'm just seeing someone who really, really, really like, it just has that vibe. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I think you're really gonna eat that shit up. The person that you're attracting is the type who may already live alone. They dine well, they eat well. You know, they're very particular and picky about the people that they choose, so that's how you know they're gonna really fuck with you. This person may be wealthy or powerful already. I definitely see somebody who is gonna be like a high status sort of suitor for this group. They could be older than you, but I'm definitely seeing somebody who's ready to settle down. But what's interesting about them is that they also have the Three of Cups energy. The Three of Cups is someone, so some of you guys, you might meet this person through a mutual friend. It could be a childhood friend that you meet them through, while others of you, this person is a childhood friend or someone you knew in childhood. This person could have a child already, or some of you guys, the person that you're meeting is the person that you're going to have your first child with. And if it's not someone that you're meeting, some of you guys are already interacting with this person in some way, but it's going to develop into a relationship. Now, I gotta keep it 100 though. I feel like majority of the people in this group, the next person that you're dealing with in regards to love is the person that they're going to be, it almost feels like a parent to your kids. If you want kids, like they're going to be a parent to your kids, or they're going to be a big part of your life. Like there's going to be a title in this relationship. But I do see other people here. It's not a new relationship that's coming towards you, but someone that, again, like I said, you knew, either you met them through a friend or you met them when you were a child, and they're going to come back into your life, but it's not going to last. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, there's two different groups here. Align yourself as you see fit, because some people here, you know exactly who I was talking about when I say this person is going to try to contact you or reach out to you. And some of you guys, it's going to go a short distance, but it's not going to go very far. And others of you, you're not even really going to give them the time of day, but I'm just trying to let you know that this is someone who may have been codependent in the past. Some of you guys, this is someone who already has a child that's going to approach you. And for others of you, the situation where it's like a brand new person, like I said, either this person's going to have a youthful energy to them, but they're mature, or you've met them through a friend, or there's something about child or passion coming through there. But there are different groups here, and I kind of want to just say that and like have you guys situate yourself where you see fit, because like, for example, I did a reading the other day, and one of my clients actually mentioned that someone that they knew from childhood had recently commented on something of their post, kind of like flirting with them, but it wasn't anything serious, you know. So it's kind of giving me that energy where it's like there are a few people here where you maybe reached out to or contacted or even flirted with in some way. But the card that came out here is the Grim Reaper with the Sword and the Rose. So it almost feels like their actions are going to show you that the relationship is either already over before it started or wasn't going to go anywhere. And for others of you, they're just going to show you that they don't really deserve a second chance or a second date, or, you know, to really be considered an option. And the reason being is because some of you guys, this person has an issue with vulnerability. They have an issue and they struggle with expressing their true feelings, because I'm seeing love call here. And this card talks about someone expressing their love, but it says hammer. And this hammer card can talk about when you self-sabotage in a relationship, like when you're trying to get better, but that's just only in your heart. It's not actually in your actions. So that's what I'm saying. Position yourself where you see fit. And I also, for some of you guys, if you have more than one option, I'm giving you this advice because you don't want to entertain the wrong person. You need to make sure that because there's some people here that are very attractive, so you're gonna have multiple people approaching you. So I'm just trying to give you hints as to who specifically. Okay, now final advice that I can give you with the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords. Tell me more about the person that might be approaching them with the Ace of Swords spirit. Tell me about pile number 2's person with the Ace of Swords. This is somebody who's a blunt truth teller. You may meet this person online. Some of you guys, what they do online is significant, so that I don't know if they create content. For others of you, it's the fact that they're not online or they're not on socials at all. but I'm seeing something about that. This is someone who I also view to be a professional, and they're very smart but intense. It's something about their eyes and their glare, or the way they look, you know. I heard like you could tell what they're thinking, what they're feeling, if you're smart enough to look at their eyes or read their eyes. So my advice for you in this group, keep it light. If it's a friend situation or a group setting, you know, don't force romance with this person. Let things evolve naturally. My other advice for you with the Ace of Swords is think clearly when it comes to this next love connection. If something feels off, it probably is. So don't let this person's words distract you from truth. But with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out here, your advice in this group as well is to know that you are the prize. Is to not lower your standards just because you're lonely. Enjoy your solo dolo ride if you need to, because you guys are doing really great. And I'm also saying with this King of Pentacles here that the right person for you is a grown-up love. It's stable and it's secure. So don't sabotage a good thing if this person is actually showing you good flags. Because some of you guys, the self-sabotage is not from the person, but it's you. It's you. Like when you meet somebody, you think that they're too good to be true, or you don't want to do too much in the beginning, but it ends up creating a really weird bond where you start to feel more codependent on them than you would like, or vice versa. So I heard in this group, like I said, don't force anything. Let things happen naturally, but at the same time, you have a lot going for you right now. You are the prize, and you have a lot more coming towards you too. And the person you're meant to be with is like a very mature sort of love, a very mature person. So don't self-sabotage by, you know, counting yourself out already with this person if they're busy or if they come off a certain way. Like I said, they're very blunt, but they're intense, and I do feel like this is going to be someone who, when they dedicate themselves, they really do. So just take it day by day, keep being real with yourself, and that's your advice. Okay, so if that resonated, definitely let me know. Pile number 2, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. My name is Jay, and today we're going to be looking at what's coming up next for you in love for my singles. So if a specific person's energy wants to show, I will be giving you hints on like who that person is and what advice you should have in regards to the connection. So is it going to be a long-term relationship, the person you marry? Is it going to be a fling? Is it going to be someone that you don't really want to give the time of day? You just need to know who to look out for and to steer clear from, that sort of spiel. So let's just get into it. I will be doing shuffles as well as some blind pulls. If you guys want to see how I do my blind pulls, I have a reading on the live tab. It's like the most recent Let Me Gas You Up reading that I did split up into 2 versions, one for the masculines and one for the feminines. In those readings, I think it's like, why do people want to be in your shoes? I think that was the title. You guys can see me how I do my blind shuffles. So I did some blind pulls for each of the piles in this group like earlier this week, and I've kind of left them on my tarot table flat down. I don't know what they say, but we're gonna look at them together. And I typically do my pick a piles, pick a card readings like that, and I do some part of it with shuffles too. So let's get 3 cards. What's coming up next for pile number 3 in love? What's coming up next in love for pile number 3? So the first card you got is the Page of Cups. Understanding. What's coming up next? What's coming up next for my pile number 3? 10 of Cups came out in this group too. A lot of blue and yellow is coming through here. Someone here could like birds or dolphins, or the color blue. I think I just said blue and yellow. A little bit of white is coming through here too. What's coming up next? Water sign energy is coming through. So you could have that in your chart, or maybe the person that's coming towards you. Who or what is coming up into or in pile number 3's life? Okay, and then we got, wow, the past lives card, which is, which card is this? This is 18. This is the moon card. I think that's the moon card. Am I correct? Let me double check real quick. Yeah. Yes, the moon. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay. Sorry, I had to take a pause because this deck that I'm using is the Osho Zen deck. It's like a Zen Buddhism deck, but the major arcana are all different. Like they don't have the, on any of the cards, they don't actually have the tarot card names. They have like either one word or just like a number. So I was just trying to remember the number of the major arcana. Okay, so the words that the cards say though says understanding, harmony, past lives, and existence. And this existence card is actually the magician card. So the blind pulls that you got: square, conjunction, okay, and air. So this person could have water or air in their chart. It feels like this is somebody who is the opposite duality as you, or the opposite. So you could be like, let me say it this way: earth and water are feminine signs. So if you're a feminine sign, then this person may either have this in their sun or heavy in their chart, air and fire, or vice versa. So if you're a air or a fire sign, then this person may have heavy earth or water, or switch it on if you need to. You definitely have something in your chart that is the same sign as this person in their big 3 or their big 6. So that could mean you have a Gemini Venus and they have a Gemini rising, or that could mean you have a Capricorn Mars and they have a Capricorn Sun. I don't know, but I'm seeing you do have one thing in your chart that is the exact same sign as theirs and is in a significant placement. That's for those of you that are into astrology. I will be getting into like the relationship and stuff like that too. So we've got finances and career, and stay optimistic about your love life with the golden mirror, an engagement ring, wedding rings, oh my god, and mirror again. I just want to say in this group, it feels like what's coming up next for you in love is like a relationship where you're actually like treated like the prize. Like you're gonna be spoiled as fuck. It doesn't even matter your gender in this group. I'm seeing a relationship where you kind of get whatever you want because your person is so in love and obsessed with you. I can't make this shit up. You got engagement ring for the feelings that you're gonna be feeling. So you're gonna be feeling engaged with this partner. You're gonna be feeling like you're in a true partnership with a companion. You're gonna be feeling complete in a real union that you want to last forever. It's like you're going to be very selfish about this lover and they're going to be very selfish about you. And I am seeing with the wedding rings that for a lot of you guys, this is actually going to lead to marriage, and not just like marriage, but a marriage where it actually shows you who you really are, who you were meant to be, and it like aligns you with your true path. Like someone that when you're with them, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you actually feel good about yourself. You actually feel happy with your life. Like, what the hell? I feel like in this group, you always knew that you were meant to have a partner. You always knew that you had a soulmate or the right person meant for you. And you've just been working really hard on yourself to attract that person. I feel like you've overcome a lot of obstacles in your life, and I feel like the person that you are attracting in this reading, in this group, in this pile at least, is somebody who has the ability to really help you grow. Like this person will challenge you, don't get me wrong, but you're going to be happy to be with them. And I feel like this person will actually always keep a very open mind with you. They will always listen to you and hear you out. They will learn a lot from you too. This is somebody that you will grow old with, and this is someone that you already have plenty of past lives with. So sometimes you may not even really remember it, but you may have already had a dream of this person, or this person has already had a dream of you. Someone here is spiritual or intuitive in some way. Stay optimistic about your love life and finances and career. What's coming up next for pile number 3, my singles and love? I'm seeing in your own life you making power moves. You're manifesting wins, not just in love, but when it comes to work and your own personal glow up. So you're going to have plenty of options, but I heard the one is coming in this group. What the hell? Oh my gosh. And you got the moon card here. So I heard the confusion about how your love life is going to be and where things are going, how long you're going to be single, if you're ever going to have kids, if you're going to get married, when your time is going to be, like the confusion around that is going to go away. It's like you're finally going to be understanding how you feel and what it is that you want, and then boom, then you get the Page of Cups, 10 of Cups energy. So what's coming towards you is a long-term connection as well, because you've gotten serious about your life and what it is that you deserve, and you've been doing a lot of powerful manifestation. You didn't think it was working, but it actually really was. You guys have been staying optimistic about your love life for quite some time, even when you had shitty people coming in and approaching you and messing things up for you, causing you to have to heal or to be more selfish than you would like to be. But I see in this group, that's washing away. That's not happening in the future. With the Page of Cups, I'm seeing flirty texts, flirty calls, like someone who's lighthearted, creative, emotional in a good way. Like they're not going to be afraid to say they love you, they care for you, or that they got emotional about this thing. It's like they're really going to, I feel like this person's going to brag about you. They're going to really want to make you a part of their life. You know what I mean? This person is going to have such a sweet soft spot for you and just like truly adore you, and it's going to come out of nowhere. Wow. I mean, that's really, that I don't have to drag it out. That's what I'm getting. But let me see if there's any more advice that I can give you, or any more keys to their personality. Who's approaching you next in love, or what's coming up next for you in love? The Magician. Some of you guys, this person is going to be like a charismatic entrepreneur or an influencer. This person could have a master's degree, or they're crafty. This person feels slick, stylish. You might assume that they're going to vanish away. Maybe they've done that in the past, but I feel like when they meet you, they're going to be ready for something serious to settle down. Yeah, that's nice though, because only in card number 1 was I really getting like a fling sort of energy. Card number 2 got a little bit of that, but it was because for some it was going to be someone coming from the past that was coming in, but wasn't completely honest. But in this group, I'm actually getting something very different. And with the Moon card, this could be somebody who, I will say, they probably do have secrets. This person may have had insecurities or anxieties that they dealt with in the past, but they've worked on them. And I feel like through you're going to challenge them to be more consistent with you, and they're going to challenge you to, let me see, what are they going to challenge you to do? What are they going to challenge pile number 3 with? Oh, rebirth, 10 of swords. They're going to challenge you to open up your heart and actually believe that love can last. With the 6 of cups and the 10 of swords. So some of you guys, you've had a lot of relationships not work out, or you've just seen a lot of shitty relationships, or people not take love seriously. So maybe, yeah. And for others of you, it's not that you didn't take love seriously, but that you always were attracting narcissistic people, or people with narcissistic tendencies, and letting them stay in your life longer than they were meant to. So you both are going to challenge each other in different ways to speak up for yourself, advocate for yourself, communicate in a relationship, work things out, be peaceful with each other in a relationship. Yeah. What else? Anything else, Spirit, about this person? They could be older than you in this group as well. I definitely see this being a family-oriented person with the 10 of cups there. I feel like they're going to they're going to bring up new feelings for you. Like, you're going to have a big crush on them. This is going to be very sweet. Slightly immature, but like in a good way. So this person might send you little cute things online, or write you little notes. I'm just seeing somebody that you can have a lot of fun with. So if that resonated, definitely let me know. Come back for another one here on my channel. I would love to have you. My name is Jay, and I do readings like this all the time. If you would like a personal reading from me, definitely check out Etsy or Patreon if you want to be a member on Patreon. I do post some stuff for free members on there too, so don't think that you can't access anything. But I do have a bunch of exclusive content, as well as collections that you can purchase if you don't want to pay a monthly fee. If you have a certain type of readings that you like to see, whether that be 18 and up, love readings, career readings, confidence buildings where I gas you up readings, I have different collections or playlists where you can purchase those, and you get access to all ones that are currently in there, as well as any ones that I add in the future without having to pay monthly. So thanks for listening. Go check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.